So, I've been spending the last month with the iPhone 13 Pro, and I've got a few thoughts. Let's dive in. I'm not one to upgrade my phone every time a new iteration comes out. As phones have evolved, my need to upgrade with each new model has kinda dwindled. Yeah, each one provides a faster, more efficient experience, but nothing about them felt special. But I gotta say, after using the iPhone 13 Pro for a while, that all changed. Let's start with the surface. Apart from the slightly smaller camera notch, the iPhone 13 Pro is a refresh of the iPhone 12 Pro and retains the same design they introduced in last year's model. It's sleek, very comfortable to hold, and has a premium feel you've come to expect from Apple's flagship phone. This year, the iPhone 13 Pro comes in 4 different colors: graphite, gold, silver, and Sierra blue. I really like the new Sierra blue, but it is definitely lighter in person than what you see on video and on camera. Still, I gotta say, it's an excellent addition to the iPhone family of colors and is definitely one of my new favorites. Even though the iPhone 13 Pro is virtually similar in form to the iPhone 12 Pro, a lot of the changes made to the device are under the hood. In addition to an improved display, the iPhone 13 Pro sports an improved hardware and performance, photography, and battery life. The iPhone 13 Pro has a 6.1-inch display at a resolution of 1170 by 2532 pixels. That's 460 dpi. While on paper this seems similar to last year's model, there are a few substantial quality of life improvements. For the first time on iPhone devices, Apple has introduced their iPad's 120Hz ProMotion technology. It features an LTPO display that allows it to change its refresh rate depending on what you see on the screen. It can go as low as 10 Hz per second for static images and as high as 120 Hz per second for the best viewing experience. All of your favorite content can be seen running incredibly smoothly on a display that has increased brightness levels, reaching up to 1200 nits while viewing HDR content. The OLED panel is capable of producing vibrant colors and deep blacks for excellent contrast. Great for power users who view a lot of content on their phones. The iPhone 13 Pro is equipped with an upgraded A15 Bionic chip that exceeds last year's A14 chip in terms of multi-core and single-core performance. It comes in storage sizes ranging from 128 gigs all the way up to 1 terabyte and has 6 gigabytes of RAM. As Apple would say during their presentations, this is the most powerful phone we have ever created. And rightfully so. While performing different tasks on the phone, it performs quickly without a hitch. I often go from recording 4K videos to editing them in-app and exporting them in much less time than my previous phone, which was the iPhone 11 Pro Max. While some phones may have crashed on the older model, the iPhone 13 Pro handles them like a champ with room for more. So as we all know, the hype around new iPhones nowadays is always the camera. And over the past few iterations, Apple has made strides in their camera capabilities on these phones. They use AI and machine learning to improve the images after they take them, so it will come out looking much better than the 12 megapixel lenses that are on this camera. A new feature in the camera system is the inclusion of photographic styles. Unlike filters that take an image and imply an overlay of color, the photographic styles option allows you to take the picture with the specific style you want built in. This helps to provide better images with the specific style you want without a loss in quality. As for video, you can expect the iPhone 13 Pro to have a strong showing. It can capture 1080p video up to 240 frames per second for smooth slow-mo and 4K video up to 60 frames per second. It also features 10-bit HDR, Dolby Vision HDR, stereo sound, and ProRes, but only in a future update. Another cool feature is the inclusion of cinematic mode. This filming mode allows you to capture video and change focus on the fly. While it is cool on paper, there are a few drawbacks. You can only use the feature in 1080p and it only goes up to 30 frames per second. In most situations, you'll likely experience a slight halo effect where the blur touches the strands of hair or headphones you're wearing. You'll capture a nice enough video under good lighting conditions, but I wouldn't expect this feature to take over cinematic cameras without several upgrades. Seeing as this is the first generation of this feature, I'm sure with the next iteration of this phone, the iPhone 14, or maybe even a software update, we'll probably see improvements to the cinematic mode over time. Now, you can't talk about a new phone without discussing the battery life, and the iPhone 13 Pro has an excellent battery. It has a slightly larger battery than last year's model that gets me through the day and then some. When you compare the efficiency of the A15 Bionic chip along with the variable refresh rate, the efficiency of this phone is off the charts. Even with heavy use, which includes days of taking a ton of pictures, recording 4K videos, scrolling through endless pieces of content on Instagram and TikTok, and even editing videos, the iPhone 13 Pro has proven to be incredibly efficient. Starting at $999, the iPhone 13 Pro packs a lot of bells and whistles that outshine past iterations. It is extremely fast, captures excellent images and video, and is a workhorse that will get you through your day. The device is eye-catching and fun to use, and I highly recommend it if you are in the market for a new phone. So let me know if you're interested in the iPhone 13 Pro, or if you're going to be getting another model like the iPhone 13 or even an Android. I'd like to know your thoughts, and remember to like and subscribe before you go because it really helps the channel, and I hope to catch you beautiful people next time. Peace to the OUT. We're out.